well short on a wide open jumper. And here with 2 minutes to go, Rice is still kicking. Jackson weaving. A bounce downstairs and a quick strike. And Gulifak with a basket to make it 62-56.
Nice job by Jackson, realizing the mismatch off the switch, and Feder post for the two.
And a timeout, Kim Mulkey. She was furious on the last turnover and the last missed shot. 1:43 to play. And LSU with a timeout.
Well, another high on-ball screen by Rice. Destiny Jackson probing, and Gulifak rolls, has the mismatch, has the two.
Well, for a lot of people, this was not supposed to happen. The number 14 seed Rice against the number 3 seed LSU in a tight game down the stretch, Kristen.
Well, turnovers for LSU have been an issue, and credit the three-point shooting of Rice because they've stayed in it. Timely threes, and now we have a 6-point game.
With 1:43 to go. Look at our game summary. Rice 27 rebounds, LSU 40.
And if you're LSU, you want to force extra pass. Just make them work as much time off the clock as possible.
Lazak gets it into Destiny Jackson. She's got to get going.
Well, they're trying to get Klazak looping back out, but it was well defended.
Underneath Adams, and draws the foul with 28.2. Haley Adams, the freshman out of San Antonio. And pull it back on now for the Tigers. And Michaela Williams to the bench for Kim Mulkey. The defending national champs in a fight today. Adams to the line, 65% shooter. Yeah, we'll have another one coming.
You know, if you're LSU, first and foremost, you want to make sure you box out. If there's a miss, you do not want to allow Rice a second chance opportunity.
This to make it a 6-point game. And a timeout. LSU takes one here with a little less than half a minute to play, leading 66-60. We came on talking about LSU's powerhouse offense. It has been one of the great offenses in the country at 87 points a game to 66 today. Look at how what a big difference it is in the paint for them today. The turnovers have just been off the charts today.
And not in a good way. And this, you can't ever get any momentum going when you're turning the ball over the way LSU did today. And that's a big reason that they're only sitting at 66 points. The other reason, this is a Rice team who hangs their hat on defense. Their goal is to hold every team under 60. Obviously didn't do that against a really good offense in LSU. And now for LSU, this is basically get the ball inbound and try to play keep away because Rice has to foul.
Topoa at midcourt. And finally a foul. She's one of the better foul shooters on the floor. 85%. And so the junior from Melbourne, Australia, who had to watch the SEC championship game from the team hotel after a concussion in the semifinals, has fully recovered. LSU 19 for 28 at the line. Rice 6 for 8. And she makes them. And now Rice taking a timeout. And this is a 30, 68-60 LSU.
If I'm Rice, as well as I've shot the three today, I don't normally say go for the three, but go for the three, and then you got to crash hard. And if you don't get the shot, you got to foul immediately. You're just trying to extend this game at this point. And Dave, I want to go back to last year, Polo, real quickly. We've done a lot of games at LSU over the years under Kim Mulkey. The ovation last year Poa got today rivals Kim Mulkey's entrance into this arena every time. That's how much these fans appreciated her presence on the floor here today.
Well, you know, we made the point at the time. It's just another example of how appreciative the fans here are in Baton Rouge for this LSU Tiger team. They're incredibly popular. and they follow the team so closly. They're so locked in to the rhythms of the team. Jackson with it. Hands off for Klazak. Got to get a shot in the air.
Nice switch out.
The handoff. The three-point threat will not get it. Adams went up, had it denied, taken away by Van Lith. And now they've got to try and stop the clock, and they finally do at 7.9 and leading by 8 points.
If you want to make another run, you got to play with defense. And that was really good defense by LSU, switching all the screens and taking away clean looks.
Well, you've got to give Rice all the credit in the world for the fight they put up in this one as a 14 seed. It's rare that you see that kind of a contest from, a 14 seed against a number 3. But as you've spoken about it today, I think you really hit it. The way this tournament has grown up, you're going to see a lot more games like this, between your 14 and your 3. Destiny Jackson, their only senior, so Rice is going to have a really good team coming back next year. 10-point lead with 7.9 to go and another timeout. The LSU faithful can start their celebration here as the Tigers shook off a lot of rust. Well, they did have Angel Reese crash in the glass. So look at today's Capital One rewarding performance.
Angel Reese gives you a lot of opportunity for points because she extends plays with not only her offensive rebounding, but with
19 points. So not a big scoring game, only the 1 field goal. The rest at the line as far as the point total, but 19 rebounds and 6 offensive boards. And they really needed her performance today.
Absolutely. And this is where I see the growth of Angel Reese. I think a year ago,
Klazak will lock. For Christy Thomas Cuddy and our crew, I'm Dave O'Brien. Thanks so much for joining us here in Baton Rouge today. Time now for Sports Center. Kevin Agandi and Hannah Storm.